I'm Jennifer Bowman with Olympia Piano, and I'd like to thank you for listening to my arrangement of the Rondeau from Orchestral Suite number 2. You might have noticed I played it in 2 different versions. That's because I made 2 different arrangements. So the first arrangement is in the original key of B minor, which has 2 sharps, and the second is in the key of A minor, which has 0 sharps or flats. So I'd just like to offer you 3 tips if you'd like to learn this piece. So the first tip is that the form for this is A-A-B-A. So really you only need to learn the first 2 lines of music on the first page and the first 2 lines of music on the second page. So tip number 2 is in the A section of lines 1 and 2, we're going to be hanging out mostly in B minor, either chord inversions. You can see we start in a B minor, second inversion, and then again we end in the second inversion. Then we've got a scale snippet, starts on the 5th, and then again chord inversions and so forth. Fingering in measure 7, tiny bit tricky, just because the left hand's switching around. So left hand in the A section, consider that that's our B minor scale. B minor inversions, F sharp, root position, F sharp is our 5 chord, and so forth. Tip number 3 is really be mindful of the fingering in the top 2 lines of the second page, the B section. So right hand is going to start kind of like an E minor position, but the thumb will slide down and make it a B major chord. So slide down. Now we're going to do the same thing in a different position. Now we're doing it in B minor position. So my hand's kind of hanging out in E minor position or B minor position. So the tricky part is the left hand has this tricky business in measure 20 and measure 24. So you just want to take that slowly. So right hand's going to scoot in, and then you're going to switch. So that's just tricky. So I'd approach that right from the beginning so you get the fingering really well. Same thing in measure 24, not as tricky as 20 though. So 24, you have a B minor pentascale descending, but just getting to that 3rd finger on the A sharp can be. And a little tiny bit of tricky fingering at the very end because I added some notes in there for the final one. some thirds and fourths in there. So if you'd like to download a copy of this music, it is available at www.jenniferbowmanmusic.com, and the download includes both versions, the B minor and the A minor. So I'd like to thank you again for watching, and I hope you will subscribe to my channel for more videos on piano technique and piano literature.